Hello, welcome to the finale of Mutiny Motorsport Season 12. There's one track left. If you haven't watched them all already, you can tick them all off, going from left to right, top to bottom. And right in our bottom corner, we might have the track that you're thinking about. Here we go. What a track we were at today. If you guys didn't already know, every track this season was picked 15 minutes before the race. So these drivers had to learn a few tracks before the season even started. And as the season goes on, they ended up here. And Kumsam, again, just if there was a competition for poles, Kumsam would win hands down. Half a second, 0.4 ahead of TTR, ahead of Debug, ahead of John, ahead of Garrett Bryan, ahead of Viltec. That is not where you expect him to be. Old boy Bob ABC 123, 1.2 seconds off the pace in seconds. Shattered Compass teammate just behind him there. And then, sorry guys at the back, I missed you as we get this great helicopter shot looking down on the city and the town surrounding it as they come through the tricky down right left chicane. Great little chicane. You got to give it everything you've got. This track is Londrina and it is long, the long version, and you can see the length of that straight. They've got two massive straights, so you've got to think, are they focusing on downforce? Are they focusing on getting through the apex and the corners quickly? So if you don't know already, this is the sprint event where the back of the grid start at the front of the grid, and so Bumblebee, NDF, Orange, they were the guys I didn't get to on the qualifying, and they are leading the race right now. Bumble in that Ferrari, that 27 livery, beautiful Ferrari, leading us around the final few corners. As Leclerc, Leclerc in the garage, car problems, and this is why the Mutiny does not run in-game car problems, mechanical DNFs and all that kind of thing. As they come around the start-finish straight, they're hooning along the back of the grid, barely having time to catch up, and here it is, go, 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 as they go down the start-finish straight, and it looks like whoa, there's already some collision. Oh, and Bumble was pushed out of the way. The two McLarens are going side by side, and they're going to give each other a bit of space. It looks like they are. No! Bumblebee caught one of them, and that is chaos in the midfield. They almost died. In the back there that almost came off the track. Oh, it was TTR, John, Kumsam and Bumble. As up front it is NDF followed by Shattered, followed by ABC. That is not the start some of these guys wanted. Oh no. So we zoom up a little bit and we come down the first time in racing conditions through this. They've got 15 minutes to give everything they got for this race. And here we go, NDF leads the pack ahead of Shattered Compass, but Shattered Compass is trying to take it, goes down the inside. It's a tight left-hand corner, really tricky to keep the car on the track, and NDF loses it, just as I was talking about then, and so does Shattered Compass. The track is not super grippy right now, and he is trying to hold on. Wow, what is going on there? As we're following Orange Boy in fourth position, Shattered Compass lost a couple of positions there now. ABC is leading the pack. Ahead of Viltec, ahead of Shattered Compass, ahead of Orange. Oh, NDF, that was just a bit too wide. He just lost all of his momentum. Wide and dropped down. And look at them, they're nose to tail as they go side by side by side. Orange thinks about the inside, gets blocked by Viltec, but Shattered goes round the outside. That's a wily set of hands, and Viltec can't defend both of them, so it just goes in the middle of the track. Garrett Bryan is watching this going, how the hell am I going to get through that? What is going on here? He's trying to go around the outside of Orange. That's not going to work. Is he going to get the car sideways to get more momentum? It's looking like he might be. Is he going to be forced that wide by Orange? No, Orange plays it tight around the inside. And there's Debug trying to follow through as well. And now NDF and TTR are starting to catch up to them. Debug forces, just forces his car through the gap and goes a little bit wide. Might get a track limits penalty there. That will be an issue for some of these drivers, as Orange is now hounding him. The slipstream effect is massive here and taking the corner, the corner behind just a little bit more like a threading an eye through a needle. Threading the eye of a needle just brought him a little bit more consistency there down the straight, as Viltec looking at ABC and kind of wondering where the chinks in the armor are. So many races this season in the sprints has Viltec been in this position, and it's the two Williams boys trying to follow the two McLaren guys, and the two McLaren guys are probably the feistiest on track. They're the team that know the most defending moves, put the blockers on the most. But Garrett O'Brien goes down the inside. That will turn around to the outside. I wonder if that's experience from Shattered Compass there telling him which way to go. As he goes down the inside, he can now force Garrett out wide if he wants. Garrett is now having to stay wide, and there's Debug now hounding him. As you can see beautifully from this heli shot, that is Orange, Kamsam and TTAR. They're now just starting to try and close the gap to the car in front. Can they even do that after this skirmish at the beginning? Was there any damage from those guys? We come down the hill through the fast chicane, out. Got to keep it on the curb, guys. You might get a track limits. All of them just seeming to keep their wheels on the curb as they come down. That is Viltec now. He is catching, and so is Debug and Garrett O'Brien. As they come down the hill towards the left hand, it's fast. It drops away viciously. No, Debug thinks again. This is a corner that catches everyone out. As I say that, Orange gets caught out just a fraction. Is he going to lose those positions? He might have to concede. He looks like he's just ahead, and he's just stayed ahead of Kamsam there. But that is not someone you want breathing down your neck. Oh, no, it is not. As we're on board with Shattered Compass here. Feeling pretty good after his, we won't talk about it, his podium last race. We are talking about it, spoiler alert. And look at that, there's McLaren, Williams, McLaren. I haven't seen this since the 90s. Shattered goes round the inside. Wow, Debug forced around the outside. It is looking like his teammate's going to come through right there. Garrett not happy, Viltec not happy with that at all. Why was he so slow? And now he's being boxed in. Oh, there's a little bit of argy-bargy as Shattered goes wide. And these Williams boys are now side by side as they come over the crest. No, he hits him. There was a little bit of contact there, and Viltec loses 2 places, and that Garrett goes up. And now Debug has a new enemy to chase, as Orange is still there, and comes up in TTR. They've all joined the fight. The top 9 is separated by 3 seconds, everyone. Hold your breath as they all dive down the left hand and brake hard. See if they can hold it together for this corner. Kamsam going round the outside of Orange. Can he hold it together? It looks like he's carried the speed. TTR down the inside, Orange down the outside. TTR thinks better of it. And Kamsam round the outside again. Orange holds his tight line. This is great racing from all of them. This is absolutely chaos, and this is the final round of the season. This is only the sprint. There's still a full race to go, guys. So hold on to those cushions on the sofa right now. Hold on to the edge of your seat because you might fall off. As Garrett O'Brien is thinking down the inside. Shattered Compass somehow in all of that got into first place. Garrett O'Brien in second now as they come down. Wow, when did that happen? Oh, is that Viltec going sideways? It is. Oh. Was he touched? Did he just lose it under braking? It is a tricky braking zone. You have to brake and steer at the same time, and these cars are just so sensitive. Where's he dropped down to? Oh, TTR and Viltec have dropped down a little bit. So as we take on to lap 6, there aren't many laps in this race. Shattered Compass ahead of Garrett O'Brien, ahead of ABC, ahead of Debug, ahead of Kamsam, ahead of Orange, John, TTR, Viltec, Bumblebee 35 seconds back, NDF 50 seconds back, and there we go, down the back straight. Garrett O'Brien is now thinking, yeah, this is pretty good for my championship. I got some rivals between me and my main rivals, my championship contenders. He's taking a tighter line. Shattered Compass holding on, hoping his car has less downforce than the car behind him. Garrett O'Brien down the inside. He's going to stay really tight. He's going to stay super tight. Shattered Compass barely gives him enough room, and again he leaves the door just a fraction open. This might be the fraction that he needs, and they touch wheels and they go side by side, and Garrett O'Brien is coming up the hill. He is tucked in right beside her. Could he be side by side? That McLaren has grip on the exit. Oh, and Debug's climbing up the inside. He's past ABC. Is he going to get past Garrett? Garrett's on the outside, but he's going to come the inside. No, the wily hands seconds of Shattered Compass. Hold on to position. Fantastic driving there. Woo! Oh, as ABC gets alongside Debug. Debug says, no, I do not accept that. I do not accept that pass. Thank you very much. Please disappear. And Orange Boy holding off TTR in the background there. This is great. We got some side-by-side action as we go on board with TTR. Not a championship contender, but ready to give these guys some hell. But seemingly just can't get past his teammate, who is on form today, holding in the top 6. So yeah, it is still the top 8, separated by 3 seconds, everyone. Viltec dropped out after that spin, and there's a little bump in the road, and you can see them all go over there. Oh, let's catch my breath for a second. This is ABC, 4th place, trying to catch Debug in 3rd. He's looking like a tight line. Look at it. It's so tight to the inside, but we don't get to see the... There we go. You see the result. It is no change. That Ryan tight line. Shattered Compass just starting to lead the pack. Just starting to show them control the race and say, yep, I am the most experienced man in the mutiny. Get past me at your peril. But look how close Garrett Bryan is. He is tucked under, and he is going to go to the inside, which is going to turn to the outside, and he is through. I think he's going to make the move stick. What is he going to do? He's not going to move to the middle. He's going to leave the door open. Shadow comes back through the inside. Oh, Garrett's thinking, what can I do? As there is a bit of a change in position in the back. So it's Shadow Compass, Garrett, Debug, still the same, but now it's ABC, comes some TTAR, John, and then... Oh, Orange, what happened to him? He's down in 8th. He's dropped off the back of this. Look how close all of these guys are. Are you watching this? Stay tuned. This is still 5 minutes to go. Who is going to win this one? Shattered Compass is leading. They're doing 26 as the top. Oh, TTR 25. John 25. They're cooking in that slipstream. Debug thinking, now, man, this championship is just right ahead of me. I can taste it. Garrett O'Brien is thinking the same thing as we see John have a moment. And collects his underwear and asks for a fresh pair as he goes off wide. Thankfully, there is a bit of a runoff if you can keep it in a straight line. The drivers that would have practiced might have learned about that trick of keeping in a straight line and using the runoff to your advantage. But it's Shattered Compass, followed by Garrett O'Brien, followed by Debug, ABC, comes up, TTR, John, Viltec. There's Garrett O'Brien again, as close as he can be. Again, he goes to the inside. He has got massive overspeed here. He's got to close the door. Don't let him back through, Garrett. What are you doing? Go to the middle of the track. There you go. There you go. Just show your tail a little bit. And there he's covered it. Garrett O'Brien gets into the lead. Gets his car a little bit sideways in that signature style of his. And he's off. And Debug's got to do the same now to keep this championship alive. Don't remember they were kind of squaring points coming into this round. But there was a drop round. So they've got to work extra hard. Viltec down in 8th, the other championship contender. 15 seconds off the back of the pack. Just about to catch Orange, it looks like. So Orange had a torrid time after doing so well for so long. And Debug is trying. Sorry, that is Cumsum absolutely trying to get past ABC 1, 2, 3. Can he stick his nose in through this? Oh, no, he can't. The door is just closed enough. And this is Garrett O'Brien and Shattered Compass. Shattered's got past again. But is it temporary? But through goes Debug. What is going on? Flat 9. Debug and Garrett O'Brien went through the inside and Shattered him. Oh, Garrett O'Brien absolutely had a barnstormer of a moment there. And Shattered Compass finds himself in 4th position, teammate ahead of him. 2 rivals in front of him thinking, what did I do wrong? And that is Cumsum and TTR just looking at the back of this guy. How'd you find a way through that? And Cumsum goes, yeah, I'm going to find a way. Let me show you. Oh, there's one of the... I think that's Shattered Compass going off wide there and getting into the grass. That isn't going to do his champion. His time's any good. As Garrett O'Brien is struggling for grip. He is through. He is leading Debug down into 3rd now. Oh, it's all up against ABC, and there's Cumsum round the outside. Excellent stuff. Shattered Compass now down the hill, followed by TTR. Oh, and that's Cumsum. He's gone wide. What's going on here, guys? Providing too much action. YouTube shorts aren't going to know what hit them at this moment. Shattered compass down the inside of his teammate. Is he going to make it stick? No, he is not. TTR's trying to think of a way through, but it's only 5th place. He's got these 4 in front of him. And this is what a battle. Is he going to go down the inside? No, the door is shut firmly and he's gone wide. So maybe he's gone through. Looks like TTR's up into 4th place. Now he's finding shutting the door on Shattered Compass. And there we go, 4th place, but he's left the door wide open again. Can he hold it round? Oh, not on the grass. That's not going to help you. And again on the grass on the exit. It is... Guys, this is excellent stuff here. What a race this is turning out to be. The fight is everywhere in the top 6, still followed by 3 seconds for the top 6. What a race is going on. Comes up down the outside. Can he hold it? No. Shattered Compass says, no, I'm going to force you wide as well. I know this trick. TTR down the inside. Then comes up down the inside. What a great track this has been. Here's the future. It's going to be half as good as this. In twice the time, that would be still so epic. So in front, lap 11, it is hot out there, 28 degrees track temperature. You can see that in the top left-hand side of your screen. Wow, Garrett O'Brien ahead of Debug. The gap starting to separate up just a little bit, 0.7 of a second. ABC 1, 2, 3 in 3rd position, 1.7 seconds off the leader then. Shattered Compass in 4th position, Cumsum in 5th, TTR, oh no, Cumsum up into 4th, Shattered down into 5th, we're not watching it, TTR in 6th, 3 seconds back. This is one hell of a battle, look how hard they're working, the steering wheel on Shattered's Compass car going left, right, left, right, left, right, all 3 in a left-hand corner. He is throwing hands in all directions. Looking like he's beating himself out of the paper bag. His hands are throwing all over the place, and Garrett O'Brien trying to get out the way of giving his rivals a slipstream as he comes across the line and wins it. Wow, it is over. Well done. He must be pumping his hands in the air. Oh, Garrett O'Brien, what a race that was. Let's see the final positions. Were there any penalties among all of that? Wow. Wow, I am breathless. Thank you so much, guys, for watching along. Let's stick around and just see as we celebrate Garrett O'Brien's sprint win just before. We're going to see how many points he collects, but we're not going to see where he is in the race table right now because this is only the sprint. There is a whole feature race to go. And these guys have put on a show. Was this the round of the season? You got to say, we've had some corkers. That was phenomenal. That was one of the most phenomenal races in Mutiny history there. That will go down in the record books as one of the all-time great scraps. That was boxing, full on, just pounding each other in the face from start to finish. And out comes heavyweight champion Garrett O'Brien, wondering if he can be the heavyweight champion. He needs to do that all over again for twice as long. And here we go. Garrett O'Brien, 9 beautiful points. Ahead of Debug, 7 points. That helped him so much in the championship. Oh boy, Bob ABC 123 with 5 points in third. Cumsum in 4th, Shattered Compass 5th, TTR in 6th. Orange, TRPT boy, 1 point, bringing up the top 7. He'll take 8th, that is not good for his championship. It does make the championship fight even better. So what's the next round? Bumblebee 9th, 5-second penalty there for collision at the beginning. John, fastest laps, 2 laps down. Fastest lap though, gives him a point. Great for his midfield battle. NDF and Leclerc for the AVM guys, gutting stuff. But fastest lap to John, drive the day. You've got to say it was Garrett because what else could you say there? The man had to fight tooth and nail for everything it was worth to get to that front position. There was not a lap. There was not a lap where he got to relax. Brilliant stuff as the anthem plays at Londrina. Stick around because hopefully, wow, the feature race is going to decide this championship. It is down to the wire. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you have a beautiful day. Click next and watch the championship finale to see how it all ends.